strawberry soda. And I just got another order to go to Wawa. It's not a great order, but I kind of had to drive a couple of miles anyway to get to an area, so I just took it. $6 and some odd cents, I don't remember, for 4.6 miles, I think it was. So, yeah, that's fine. I came to Taco Bell to just get something quick and cheap for lunch since it's kind of slow at 1:24. But I did, as I was in line, get an Uber Eats for $7.01 to go 2.8 miles. That's a good order. Being that I'm right across the street from Chick-fil-A and they're never ready on time, I think I'm good picking up this order real quick and for myself and heading right over there to pick it up. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it even says, please wait to pick up. We'll notify you when the order is ready. So I will wait for that to be ready and head on over in the meantime. Well, I guess I'm taking a piddly diddly here. Taking one for the team. $5.50 to go 1.6 miles for Raising Berries. I'm right across the street from it, so they're always still making it when I get there, which, whatever. I'm not doing anything else, I guess. Today is what I would consider a typical Tuesday. A bunch of nonsense. Right, that was uneventful, and now we're off to Pollo Tropical. $7 for 3.3 miles. Already tried calling once. Calling the box again to see if they can let me in the gate, as per their own instructions. Finally. I know this is that complex, it sucks because you don't really know where you're going. They left some sort of instructions, and thankfully I'm familiar because the instructions she gave are crap, and if I hadn't been here before I would have no idea what she was talking about. But since I do, I didn't meet at the door on the 3rd floor, so even for $7 for 3 miles, this is, you know, what a pain in the butt. Against my better judgment, which I feel like I say more often than I should have to, I took a Cracker Barrel order. Normally these are orders that are never ready, but it's going to take me 13 minutes to get to the restaurant. And at this point, they should already have this order, right? They should, being the operative word, right? So if I was sitting in the restaurant I'd say when I order within 15 minutes or so, my food should be at the table, right? So I don't see why this should be any different. But how I see it doesn't matter. So I'm going to make my way over to Cracker Barrel. It was for $12.51 to go about 8 miles. It's going to land me in another area with more restaurants. Unlike some other orders that have led me into different developments where I've had to literally pretty much do the same amount of miles back to the area where the restaurant was that I picked up at, which means I'm at more of $1 per mile than my $2 per mile that I strive for and never achieve. But, you know, one must have goals. Yeah, so I'm going to get there. And this is a Grubhub, by the way. So, you know, I'll take what I can get. It is $2.50, so it's going to be kind of dull between now and about 4:30, 5 o'clock when it starts to pick up again for the dinner rush. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to take what we can get for now. So, of course, there's got to be some weirdness about this, right? So, I have this order. It's given me an address, but in the notes, it says it's not on the GPS. It's across from the Baycare Hospital off of Bruce B. Downs. They give me a gate code, and they say that the door is to the right of the office. So you're expecting me to get somewhere that's not in GPS. And if I wasn't as familiar with the area and I didn't know where Baycare Hospital was, I would just be going on Bruce B. Downs and driving and hoping for the best. I hope this doesn't take any longer than it needs to, because it's an apartment. Why do I get this stuff? Why does this happen to me? Don't answer that. I went from seeing building 4 to seeing building 2. Okay, this does say at the door building 3, but you can't see it as you're driving. Okay. Oh, man. Except I can't get into the door. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I think it's on your left.
120. Gotcha.
Hi.
Someone let me in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I went to this one and then I walked down to the other one down there, and they were both locked. So I was like, oh no. They make it impossible. All right, enjoy.
The nurse comes around my legs.
Okay.
So I have to go open the door.
Oh, every time. Impossible. And they have a QR code on there as if that's going to help anybody, but I think that's just for the Amazon delivery people. So I tried, but that didn't work either. You're welcome. Have a great day. Well, you know how much I love a package pickup. But I've been sitting and reading for a while. There's been nothing. It has been so dead. So it's 4 o'clock, $12.15 to go 8.3 miles to pick up this package. Okay, so package pickup for me today is food. So someone is sending some food to someone in need. So two of them were soup. So I have them on the floor. She asked me to make sure they were on the floor so they don't slide around or spill, which that's totally fine with me. I don't want anything to spill in my car either. And the other is like a tray of something. But I told her I would put it in my pizza bag to keep it hot. So we're 12 minutes away from the recipient right now. It took a little extra time to get here only because I had to pass by one of the local schools, and it's pretty much time for them to be let out. So there was a little bit of traffic. All right, going to China One. Was $12.47 to go 4.5 miles. That's what I'm talking about. That's a way to start off a night shift. It is 4:45. I would say that $12.15 one at 4 o'clock kind of started things off. But this is a great way to keep it going.